My journey with Kung Fu Panda so far has been quite interesting. The first two films I didn't really care for. The third film I really enjoyed. So this fourth film could have gone either way. And for the most part, I thought it was not too bad. This was released in 2024. It is, of course, a DreamWorks film. It's directed by Mike Mitchell, written by Jonathan Aibel, Glenn Berger, and Darren Lemke. And we have a voice cast including Jack Black, Awkwafina, Viola Davis, Dustin Hoffman, and various others. And Po is preparing to become spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. So he needs to find somebody to take his place as the Dragon Warrior, and that is part of his mission. We also have this sorceress called the Chameleon causing a lot of problems, and obviously Po is involved there as well. I'd say it's a very well written story. There's a lot of substance. There are a lot of elements to the narrative, but not too many. It's not too busy. They didn't throw too much at it. I think we get enough time to focus on the different aspects without it feeling rushed or too chaotic, which is something I always really appreciate. I wasn't sure, just based on the general concept, if this would be for me. For example, with the third film, I won't spoil it too much, but the narrative of the third film appealed to me before I even started watching it. Whereas this one, it didn't necessarily seem like it would be for me, but it worked. It did. I thought it was an interesting story, well executed, well written, really thoroughly enjoyed it. I liked following the next stage in Poe's journey. And we have some really fun characters, some really great dialogue, genuinely quite funny at times. And I don't know if I necessarily found the other ones to be as funny, so I don't know if the film is funnier, or if maybe I was just in the right mood to receive that kind of comedy. But certainly I found it to be quite amusing. The animation is so gorgeous. It is so, so beautiful to look at. Not that I'm surprised, it's DreamWorks in 2024. It is absolutely stunning. The music is really great. The voice acting is brilliant. The dialogue's great. Generally, it is a really enjoyable experience. And I'd say I think I prefer the third one. I just think it was a much more moving, emotional experience. But then I found this one to be a little funnier. So it kind of balances out. I think at a push, if I had to choose, I'd say I preferred the third one. It kind of makes me want to go back and watch the first two, because in my memory, I still don't like the first two very much. But now that I've built up an emotional connection to Poe, I wonder if it would be a different experience rewatching them. So I might do that at some point. But for now, I'm pleased to say that Kung Fu Panda 4 was a really delightful experience. The animation is gorgeous, the narrative is great, the characters are adorable, and in general it's quite a funny experience as well. Certainly one that I enjoyed, and of course, I'm very happy to recommend.